Good morning, it's Caroline here from Wide-Eyed. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about behaviours and some of my thoughts around that. And it's been an interesting week as I've been speaking to a new team and getting their thoughts around some of the challenges. And increasingly some of the challenges are about people's behaviours, how they're showing up, maybe their negativity, interrupting, not listening to each other, those sort of typical behaviours that somehow just seem to exist everywhere, but we let them continue. And one of the things that I noticed was that often people try and set objectives that tend to be quite measurable, or put in processes rather than actually dealing with the behaviours themselves. So my thoughts today around those behaviours start with the first one being about understanding what's causing the behaviours, particularly if it's something that's out of character. What's happening with that individual and what's causing their behaviour, in order to be able to then understand and speak to them about it. And then that links then to my second one, and that is about not being complicit in the behaviour, not just ignoring it, not just accepting it. One of the things that I found fascinating this week is a number of times that when I've asked how people challenge those kinds of difficult behaviours, that is often that they go to the line manager and then they expect the line manager to deal with it. And I think that particularly when peer-to-peer relationships are in that situation, that it just won't work. It's not going to have the same impact as being able to build a relationship, a trusted relationship that allows you to highlight or hold up the mirror about those behaviours and the impact it's having. Getting someone else to do it on your behalf certainly won't result in, I think, the outcome that you'd hope for. And then the third thing I'm thinking about in terms of the leader, what is it you're doing? What's the environment? What's the situation you're creating that suggests that behaviour is acceptable? Maybe it's just something that people have let go for some time and therefore it just becomes part of the norm. Maybe some cynicism, some negativity, a sense that actually not showing up at a meeting or being there but not actually physically attending or talking over people are all things that you've, as a leader, suggest as acceptable. Also be thinking about what it is you're setting as the example, because often these behaviours are actually things that are copied and followed. So be very, very mindful of your own behaviour. So that's it really for my thoughts today for behaviours. And as I've said in the past when I did my feedback thing, it's about it being timely. And I remember someone saying at the time, gosh, isn't that just common sense? And yes, it is. But it was amazing the number of times that people have said to me that some of the behaviours that they've been exhibiting, and they had no idea about it, were only highlighted in an annual appraisal about 9 months after they'd done it. So they've been carrying on those behaviours for some time. So understand the cause of the behaviours, don't be complicit in it, and then think about what it is you're doing to allow those behaviours. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on that. And as ever, if you're interested in understanding more about what it is I do, particularly around the vision side of things, I've got my compelling vision download and also a free webinar that'll take you through how to use that download more effectively. Thank you for listening and see you soon. Bye bye.